You want me to clap my hands?
Steve, good to see you back at Hampden Park. Lots to look forward to ahead of a new qualification campaign.
Yeah, nice to be here and thinking about the matches coming up. It's been a long winter. Obviously a very short interlude in November when we went to Turkey, but since we're competitive games, we've gone on for 6 months now, so it'd be nice to see the lads and get going again.
You've just named your squad for the home doubleheader against Cyprus and Spain. Probably the standout name for the supporters is Angus Gunn when he's the newcomer. Can you give us a bit of an insight into your chats with him in the last few weeks?
No, I think it's probably a little bit longer than a few weeks ago that we had the conversation. I heard through a third party that Angus would be interested in playing for Scotland. Obviously the situation with Craig is really disappointing. Disappointing mainly for Craig. He's been number one now for a number of games for us. He's been fantastic and we're going to miss him, that's for sure. And I was just looking to give us a little bit more depth to the goalkeeping department, and obviously Angus has decided to step up and follow in the footsteps of his father, which is great, and he'll certainly make it more competitive in the goalkeeping department.
You go back a wee bit with his dad as well, you were saying?
Yeah, a little bit. Many years ago we played in the Youth World Cup in Mexico, which seems like an eternity ago, but we were in the same squad, played in the same team, so yeah, we know each other well.
Angus is joining up with the group in a good run of form. Personally, I think already he's got the highest save percentage in the championship. What do you like about his game? What do you think he can add to the group?
No, he just brings competition for the place. I think obviously Xander Clarke's been involved before. Liam's been involved in a lot of squads. None of them have been capped. We've got a full week, clear week's training, and it's a great chance for one of them to put themselves at the forefront and get themselves in the next squad. So that was the aim of trying to make the goalkeeping department more competitive.
The call-up must have come as a real boost for Lyndon Dykes in particular. He's had a tough time recently with illness. Pleased to be able to call on him again.
Yeah, I think the biggest boost was for me when I went to Queen's Park Rangers against Watford at the weekend to watch Ryan Porteous against Lyndon Dykes. It was a good battle. It's nice to see Lyndon back on the pitch. He's obviously had his troubles with illness. There was a time when it looked as though he'd probably be ruled out for the season, but he's a tough boy, Lyndon. He wanted to get back, he's got himself fit again, had a good 56, 57 minutes, and hopefully he'll get another 2 chances to play before the squad meets up, and he should be good to go.
We're starting to get a few bodies back again. Aaron Hickey's back to full fitness, Nathan Patterson's back to full fitness again for Everton. That must be encouraging.
No, I think, listen, like I said, it's been 6 months since we had a competitive camp, so over the course of that 6 months, players have been in and out of the team. They've had some minutes and they've been out of the team. Some of them were playing regular. It's always the same. It's just because we've had 6 months and everybody's a little bit more focused on the minutes that players are getting. I look at my squad and I see a group of players that will be ready to do their best for their country.
2 very different challenges in Cyprus and Spain. It's going to be 2 packed, full crowds here at Hampden. What are you expecting from the 2 of them?
Tough games. I think we just have to remember back to my debut here as head coach when we played Cyprus, and it took a last minute Ollie Burke goal to beat them. So we know Cyprus can be difficult opponents. Well organised. I know their head coach, Timuri Kitsbaya. I came across Timuri when he was playing at Newcastle and I was coaching. His teams are always well organised, difficult to beat. And then obviously Spain sort of speaks for itself. You know, they're a very possession-based team. They're good quality. Probably a little bit disappointed with their finish in the World Cup, and they'll be looking to make amends for that. So 2 tough games, but I'm sure Cyprus and Spain are expecting a tough game from Scotland as well, and that's what we aim to give them.
Finally, Steve, maybe just a word on the supporters. We enjoyed record renewals for the Scotland Supporters Club. Cyprus is all but sold out. Spain's going to be packed to the rafters. I suppose we never take that loyalty for granted, but it's appreciated all the same.
Absolutely. I think it's fantastic. I've always said that the Scottish public seem to be taking this team to heart. I think they trust this team and they want to support this team. The players do what they can when they're on the pitch, and the supporters are a big part of what we're trying to do moving forward.